runway heading 06 Mike.
Citation 0 Juliet Whiskey, traffic departing citation.
Charlie Whiskey.
Alright, he's kind of taking the runway. If he doesn't fart around. Those test pilots, they say, should be pretty quick, right?
Minimums.
Continue. We're on speed, on localizer, on glide slope. Alright, power's coming in idle. With some tutorials of some of my avionics when we're en route to Henderson.
And
so stay tuned. Alright, here we go. We're getting ready to depart. 19 left here, Wichita. Go in from the left, we'll give a little left aileron. Not much. I don't know if you guys are recording or not, but here we go. Here we go. Power's coming up. 2 and takeoff. Power's achieved. Airspeed's alive. Panel's clean. 70 knot cross checks. You want rotate. Buzz rate. Gear up. Out info. Lights. V2 plus 10 will get flaps up. Power back, VNAV, flight level change, and then heading 400 feet.
Citation 0 Juliet Whiskey, contact departure, we'll see you.
Go over to departure, 300 Juliet Whiskey, good day.
Wichita departure, citation 300 Juliet Whiskey's 2.7, climbing 5,000, 230 on the heading.
Citation 300 Juliet Whiskey, Wichita departure, good morning, radar contact, climbing 10-1-5000, turn right, direct Garden City.
Okay, 15,000 direct Garden City, 300 Juliet Whiskey.
15,000. There's 15 set. I got it bugged over there, and then we're going to hit direct. Activate nav. And then I'm going to get it all trimmed out. You can see this plane is fairly easy to fly over. It's very stable. Alright, so we're good. Alright. There's some beeping. I'm recording or not. Anyways, stay tuned. I'm going to take you guys down. We'll get it cruising. I'll go over some of our panel. Alright, welcome back. I was going to show you some of the panel. We are in the M2 as the G3000 panel. I've got my PFD. We got a PFD, an MFD, and then another PFD. And then two touchscreen controllers down here. I've got my PFD set up in the 60-40 split, which is what I kind of like. And when I get closer, a lot of times I'll put either the airport diagram or an arrival or departure procedure or the approach plate, whatever you want in that map right there. So usually I don't have both maps up, but when I don't have anything else to display, that's what I'll leave it at. Anyways, we're currently at 35.4, climbing to 400. As far as my power quadrant here, or whatever my gauges, engine gauges and everything, I'm in the climb detent, and it's lit up green, showing that I'm in the climb detent. When I get to cruise, I'll pull it back to the cruise detent. So anyways, and you can see we're burning about 410 a side and in the mid-30s. When we get to 40, 41, usually it's around 360, 380 a side. I've got XM weather displayed on there, and lightning and all that comes from Sirius XM. Flight plan strip, and then I like the full screen on the co-pilot side with the little traffic on the inset, and I can quickly reach up to this knob up here and change the scale. So that's it for now. And then down on the touchscreen controllers, if I hit home, you've got, this is how it's sort of like a 750 or 650 from Garmin. Very similar as far as the logic. You know, I've got my map, traffic, weather. The weather page toggles whether what you want to display. It either, I can pick weather selection. It'd be the Sirius XM or weather, or the radar. I can turn on the radar by touching that. And now I've got the radar on up here. So I've got radar displayed here and XM displayed here. And then if I go home and map, now I've got that radar displayed over a map. And my XM on the other side. And then one other thing I can show you on the weather page. Let me go back to weather selection, weather state. I can turn on altitude compensation tilt. Altitude compensation tilt or whatever. Compensating tilt. Right. And now my tilt is showing up 7.5. My tilt. But when I level off, it takes it a little bit, but when I level off, it's going to start tilting it down to a normal tilt. And then when I start going down into the lower altitudes, it tilts up automatically. So that's kind of nice, right? You kind of set it and forget it, like a Ronco Peel type thing, right? And what else can I show you? Traffic. I can put traffic up here on that same page. TALS, which is the terrain awareness warning system. If we're in mountainous terrain, we can do that. Flight plan is, I've got over here, procedures to load a procedure, a departure procedure, arrival and approach, just like the 750. Charts, whatever charts I want to put, whether it's enroute charts,
Exactly, 4 ATM, make 320 your final, do the traffic, unless you guys want to
arrivals, departures, approach plates, that sort of thing. Aircraft systems, you can go in here and look at different things on your propulsion as far as what FADEC channel it's using, all that stuff. Exterior lights, you can control them. But all the ones that are on and normal, those are controlled automatically. Those come on when I turn on the battery, and the beacon comes on when you hit the start switch. So you don't even, that's 1,000 to go. So you can see my altitude is flashing. And then my temperature control, I can control the air conditioning.
2928
Temperature control, kind of self-explanatory. I've got a digital checklist up here. Scroll down, we can go landing, descent, and you can just click through them by hitting the button and checking them off as you do them. So it's a digital checklist. It's an exact copy of the full checklist. So that's kind of nice. What else can we do?
2983.
I got music. I don't subscribe to music. I probably will on the next airplane. I probably should have on this one, but I didn't think I really needed it, especially until I got used to the airplane. But that didn't really take any time at all. So I should have got it. Utilities. Different things you can do in the utilities pages as far as timers, trip stats, setting your minimums. Crew profile, you can change different crew profiles for different pilots, and then just change different settings. And then performance, we use that page quite a bit. So here we are leveling at 400. After it captures, right, my altitude select light.
West 1181.
It'll turn it to ALT, ALT meaning altitude select. It's also up here on the autopilot control.
1042.
And then I'm going to pull my throttle back to the cruise detent, and it's going to be in the cruise detent down here, and digitally it'll say the same thing. Right. So right there it is, cruise descent. It's the same power setting at this altitude, but we still go through the motions, right? And then the performance tab, I use that a lot for in the beginning. You're doing the takeoff data. You'd put in what airport you're leaving, the weather, the runway, your takeoff configuration, as far as flaps, and it figures up your takeoff data and figures up all your V speeds, and we'll post them for you. All right, and then landing data is the opposite. So when we're going to Henderson, I can go ahead and do that, right? So I'm going to say instead of current weight, I want predicted weight. It's going to calculate which one. Weather. Let's hit load METAR, and we'll look at what the winds are. Winds are 190 at 8. It's already pretty toasty, 2995. So based on that, I'm going to pick 17 right, which is the longer runway. The weather's already in there. Runway tells me how long it is. Landing configuration, full flaps, anti-ice off. Landing factor of 1, meaning it's not going to multiply by anything. So there's nothing to add for like rain, slush, whatever. So we're just going to leave it at 1, which is what the default setting. And then landing. There's my speeds. I'm going to accept them. And it bugged them on the airspeed tape. See how it bugged approach and ref speed. And it tells me all the information down here. Actual landing distance available is 6501 and required is 2469. We're going to have an 8-knot headwind or 1-knot crosswind. And that's my landing weight, 8468. So that's it for that. So that's already in there, so I got that done. And then something else I can do, I can hit waypoint info, hit airport, and then it gives me all the information about the airport I'm going to. I'm going to hit frequencies. I'll touch the ATIS, and I'm going to tell it where to put that frequency by hitting active, and it put it in the COM2 active. And then I'll go weather, and I'll hit weather decoded. Winds 190 at 8, 10 miles clear, temperature 29, dew point 4, altimeter 2995. So here we can go back on our barometer setting, and I can already bug that 2995 in the standby, and it'll be ready to flip-flop when we get there, right? Here's self-explanatory, nearest airports, and then the full button basically makes this split map. I can have it split like I've got it now, or I can go full. So if I'm not using that, and I'm going to turn my radar off, since I'm not using it, put it standby. We're going to go home.
1030 requested when able to direct
temperature, and then I'm going to go full to get the full map, and that's pretty much it. So for the rundown, I mean, all these, and even my PFD, I can change these to different things, whatever you like. If you don't like the single queue, you can put the cross, whatever they're called, the cross reference. I don't know what they're called exactly. I like the single queue like this, the little V bars. And that's about it.
Contact.
Stay tuned for the landing in Henderson. It's pretty going in there. Hopefully I get some good sights. We'll see. Flying over Vegas. Depending on if they let me left traffic. they make the left track, it should be good. So stay tuned.
Zero Juliet Whiskey, just going to maintain 6,300.
6,300.
Your flight 2074, contact Los Angeles Center 124.2. Good morning.
24.6, 27.
Change devices approved.
Change devices approved, got to do this.
Zero Juliet Whiskey, advise Henderson at 1 o'clock, 9 miles.
Okay, we'll let you know, Zero Juliet Whiskey.
So when you're able, reset your transponder for me for 4674.
4674 for Mike Romeo.
Field's in sight for Zero Juliet Whiskey.
Zero Juliet Whiskey, inner left downwind, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
Okay, left downwind, clear visual 17 right. 300 Juliet Whiskey.
Hawaiian 31, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. Good morning.
13465, Hawaiian 316.
Zero Juliet Whiskey, contact Henderson Tower 125.1. Good morning.
Okay, 25-1, 300 Juliet Whiskey.
Number 3309, you are cleared through Bravo airspace.
Henderson Tower, citation 300 Juliet Whiskey's visual 17 right.
Cherokee 901 Whiskey, extend your upwind. Traffic inbound from the southeast. 5 miles out is a citation for left downwind. Report the citation in sight.
Cherokee 91 Whiskey, extending my downwind and looking for traffic.
Cherokee 901 Whiskey, you're on the upwind right now. Extend your upwind.
Cherokee 91 Whiskey, extending upwind, looking for inbound traffic.
Citation 300 Juliet Whiskey, Edison Tower, make left traffic, runway 17 right, report midfield left downwind.
Okay, we're making left traffic for 17 right, we'll call you midfield.
Henderson Tower, Cherokee 91 Whiskey, I have that traffic in sight.
Cherokee 901 Whiskey, that citation is inbound for the parallel runway. Turn your left crosswind to follow the citation in left traffic. Report midfield left downwind.
Cherokee 91 Whiskey, I will turn my crosswind after that citation, and I will stay in left close traffic for 17 right.
Henderson Tower, Skyhawk 169er, Juliet 0, going around.
Skyhawk 9er, Juliet 0, roger. Citation 0 Juliet Whiskey, no need for the midfield call, runway 17 right, clear land.
Clear land 17 right, 300 Juliet Whiskey. Alright, pre-green, no red, lights are on, flaps are full. Slowing nicely.
Henderson Tower, it's Skyline 52960 over the ridge, 5,500 with hotel for 17 right.
Skyhawk 52-906 Zulu, Henderson Tower, make left traffic, runway 17 left, report midfield left downwind.
Left traffic 17 left, report midfield left downwind. 5296 Zulu. Skyhawk.
Skyhawk 900 Juliet Sierra, traffic on left base indicating 3,100 feet is the citation. You're following the citation, report traffic in sight.
Looking for that traffic, 169 Juliet Sierra.
Henderson Tower, Cherokee 91 Whiskey, reporting midfield for 17 left.
Cherokee 901 Whiskey, say your landing request.
Cherokee 91 Whiskey, requesting the option 1.
Cherokee 901 Whiskey, traffic turning final for the parallel is a citation. Additional traffic on right downwind inbound for the parallel is a Skyhawk. Runway 17 left, clear the option.
17 left, clear for the option. Cherokee 91 Whiskey. I have one of that traffic in sight, and I'll keep out for the other.
Alright.
Skyhawk 900 the citation on short final in sight.
That citation for the parallel runway 169 Juliet Sierra.
Cessna 900 Juliet Sierra, the citation is not for the parallel runway. They're landing on your runway 17 right. Do you have that traffic in sight?
Yeah, that traffic in sight, 169 Juliet Sierra.
Skyhawk 900 Juliet Sierra, say your landing request.
For the option 169 Juliet Sierra.
Skyhawk 900 Juliet Sierra, caution wake turbulence for the preceding citation. Runway 17 right, clear the option.
17 right, clear for the option 169 Juliet Sierra.
Citation 0 Juliet Whiskey, exit when able. Taxi the ramp via Alpha and Foxtrot. Have a good day.
Okay, we'll make Delta here, Alpha Foxtrot, 300 Juliet Whiskey, thank you.
Alright, we made it. Didn't get hit by the Cessna behind us. There they go. Let's watch them. Alright, we're retrimmed. We're good. Let's take a picture for Hobbs. Alpha Foxtrot to the ramp, right? Alright, I'm riding along. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.